Yo, what's good, guys? I'm live streaming always now tonight. I guess I don't know why I said it like that. If you want to like join my live stream, follow me on Instagram. Link will be down below. I just post pretty much any updates, pretty much if I'm live streaming shit like that. So if you want to go check that out, link will always be down below. Anyways, so this story takes place in like kindergarten, first grade, right? And not quite sure why the fuck this happened, but anyways, sit back and stay tuned. So me and like my best friend now, he's like my brother. He is my brother. Period. I've known him since like preschool. We didn't like each other in like kindergarten, and there's a really funny story behind it, so I'm gonna tell that tomorrow. So, anyways, Fat Patricia. If you've seen the title, she was a bully. She was an asshole, and sorry, but she was a bitch. So, um, Patricia wasn't her real name. That's just what we nicknamed her. Not quite sure why. Probably because she looked like a fucking like a mean ass nanny. Like she was big as shit. Like we were probably all like 5 foot around that time. You know, you're young. You're really small. She was probably a good like 5'5". So she was towering us. Like she just sure looked like she was our nanny, and she was like, I don't know. Patricia just matched the name. So we were in class, right? Just hanging out. Nothing out of the ordinary was happening this day. Just a normal story. I remember we were all sitting down and we would read. Like the teacher would read, and then it's like Quiznos or some shit. Like once the teacher will pick someone to read, and then they pick someone to read. And I remember I'd always just be sitting there like, please don't pick me, please don't pick me, because back then I would literally sit there and be like, the two twain, the toot twain squeaks. Like I don't know. I could not read for shit. So I just did not want to do that shit. So I'm sitting down there, and Gage goes to use the bathroom. That's who I was talking about. Um, so he comes out of the bathroom and everything, and I'd say a good 5 minutes later goes by. Fat Patricia decides to go to the bathroom. Now I don't know what kind of ape shit she was on, but she comes out and she's like, there's doo-doo all over the bathroom. And the teacher's like, what? So she gets up and goes checks the bathroom, and there's shit literally all over the mirror, everywhere, just fucking everywhere. Looks like someone like shit in her hand and like threw it everywhere. And Gage is like, and then she's like, it was Gage because he was in there before me. And he was like, no, no, the fuck I didn't. Like, and everybody's like blaming Gage, and he's just sitting there like, it wasn't me. Like, it's just so sad. And Fat Patricia comes and sits down, and she goes to wipe her hand on her fucking pants. No joke, she wiped shit on her. She fucking shit in her hand, and threw it everywhere in the bathroom like a fucking ape. And of course somebody sees this and they're like, what is that? Ew. And everybody starts running away and shit because it's kindergarten. You see some shit like that. Ew. I don't know. But the teacher's like, Patricia! What the hell is that? Like just yelling at her and shit. And she's like, I got it on me. Just trying to just act like it just wasn't her. And she's like, go to the principal's office now. And Gage is just sitting there with a fucking smirk on his face, but at the same time, we're all thinking, like, what the fuck possesses somebody to do that? Like, that is just straight up disgusting. You're gonna shit in your hand and throw it on the walls like a fucking ape. Now, that doesn't end there. So, yeah, she gets suspended or referral. I'm not sure. She wasn't there. I'm talking to him, and we're just focused on, like, what the fuck? Like, no idea what happened. Just straight up just laughing at that, like, what the fuck? So the next day comes around, didn't see her in class. No, I think she was in APR or whatever, because like used to be like if you got in trouble or something, like she probably got suspended, because I'm pretty sure if you got suspended the next day you had to be like in school suspension, so you're in the APR room. And we go to recess and we see her, and she's just being a complete dick to everybody, pushing everybody, just being a complete fucking dick. And I walk up to her, I was like, what's your problem? Like, what do you mean? And he was like, I was like, what? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, nothing. I was like, you smeared shit all over the bathroom and blamed it on my best friend. What the fuck is wrong with you? And she gets so pissed. She starts pushing me and shit. And next thing I know, it's damn near a full-on fucking fight between like a bunch of kids and this Patricia girl. And yeah, the rest of that story is for tomorrow's video. Crazy ass fucking shit. Oh, no. This was a completely different scenario. I'm getting shit mixed up. Yeah, so we're fighting her pretty much. Not fighting her, but if you imagine some kids pushing each other and fucking screaming and shit, then yeah. And no joke, no fucking joke, this kid comes out of nowhere and straight up just fucking dolphin dive, no, not dolphin dives, like jumps up and kicks this bitch. And she falls down, she's crying, she runs inside, she's fucking screaming. We all got in trouble. Fucking the next day we didn't have recess. Everybody was ass hurt. And I remember fucking we had this one thing. This is what I most love about this school. Every time for the last day of school, we'd have like this big ass party. Like we'd get like a bunch of bounce houses and shit. And then we'd have like circuits. So you start at one bounce house, you go to the next one. It was like 30 minutes each. And they had like snow cones we could have, and this has nothing to do with the story. You can leave right now if you don't want to hear about this boring shit. But anyways, they had snow cones and shit, like Twister, and just a bunch of fun games. Like I remember it was Twister, but it was like on a blown up kind of like outside bounce house, if that makes sense. And it was so fun. We'd always go around, and I remember fucking, at this time, Gage had left I think it was like 4th grade or something. Gage didn't go to school this day or something like that, and instead of just not coming, he decided to just fucking walk up in the whole area and act like he was just a part of it. So, yeah, he ends up leaving and everything, but it was really cool. I really miss that school. It was fun. A lot of stories happened there. I didn't even remember this shit, and so I started talking about it with my friend. And yeah, Fat Patricia. If you know who this is, or if you know who I'm talking about, if you know this is you, you're a dick. I hope you're not smearing shit in the walls anymore. And I guess the moral of this story is, do not be like Fat Patricia. Fat Patricia is always gonna be classified as a fucking ape ass motherfucker in my head. I don't know. This is gonna be a long story. Yeah. Fuck you, Patricia. Peace. Like and subscribe. Don't forget that. Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Get it together, sweetie. We have a show this weekend.